And on your Twitch and YouTube, it'll be a 5-minute 30-second delay because they are automatic 30-second delay from Omelet. And this will be starting in about a minute, so everybody needs to get it in there because they are pretty timely with the start times on this. They don't play around. If you aren't in, you aren't playing. So they started at the top of the hour on the dot last time. So everybody needs to make their final adjustments here because I guarantee he will start this room. And Erangel will be a nice place to spectate. Everybody's so used to that map. I'm used to that map. Easier for me to get around. Slightly smaller map than Miramar. A lot of fast moving. And I believe the next one's Sandhawk FPP. And that'll be real fast because that is a fast moving map. Small map. This is one of the larger maps, but this is everybody's hometown, right? And he did start. He did start. And we'll see whose eyes we're looking through first. And welcome to the stream. This is a closed invitational for Queens and Fun Group. The registration for this was over on February 20th. These were all pre-registered teams. If you do want information on the next event, here we're going to see where people are dropping. Please let me know in a private message and I will connect you to those events should they come up. I am a member of the Queens clan, so I do have the contact information for when they do play. This is a pre-registration event. It is not open to the public at this time. Alright, I do have some very, very brave people heading into military base. Alright, I believe some action will be going down there pretty fast. I have some teams going down towards farm. Okay. I do have a team heading school or Rossock. Not quite sure yet. Alright, and I also have teams getting off at Vasnaya. At Vasnaya. I am currently following the TFG team, who has 3 that made it in. I do have 2 teams heading in to Vasnaya. So we are going to see some action right away. And the circle is where nobody is. So that's going to be interesting. I do have rendering whenever I am moving around, guys. Alright, there we go. They're on the move. I don't know if they're moving. They're moving out. They're moving out. So we're going to go back down into here. Because I do see a lot of people in military base. We're going to check out the view from Panda's eyes. And they are in the big buildings right at the front of military base. Alright, so I don't know if they're aware of each other yet or if they're being cautious, because they do know that somebody dropped down with them. And I'm going to check in and see if anything's going down. And I don't believe anything's going to go down on military base at this time, because we have split up into Novo and military base. So apparently they are aware of each other, and they were like, we're not doing this right now. So the only people that are close to each other right now is the groups in Novo. We're going to go check down and see how these guys are doing in their loot endeavors here. Now my issue with spectating this is, you see the change button there where you can change person? That freezes on my screen and it keeps the leaderboard up, which messes up my controls because I can't get to my vertical controls. So I tend to stay away from the change viewpoint and do it from the map now. It completely freezes the leaderboard on that side of the screen, and I can't access my controls, so I do not use the change button. And I have a Samsung S9, so I mean, I don't know why that happens. Alright, so we're going to check in over here in Vasnaya when we have groups. Looks like 3 groups coming together. I don't know what. Oh, we're going to go on a military base because I hear shots fired. I don't know if they were intentional or not, but there were shots fired. Don't know if we have some sniper action going on here or what. Looks like they're just still looting, so it might have been an accidental misfire. I can go and look at people individually right now, because I have really nobody engaging at the moment. So we're just gonna kind of watch and see where they're looting action. I do have shots fired. I don't know if that is intentional or not. We do have 7 pushing in, so I am going to go into world view on this. Team 7 pushing in right now. And that would be our GKS crew. DSG. Whoops, wrong way. So we're going to pull out our view here, because I believe that they are aware of DSG and they are starting to push in on them. So this will probably be our first skirmish. We'll be in Vasnaya. I do see Queens pushing down, but they are still pretty far away from the action in this area. And nades going already. That's pretty long range nading. There have been nades thrown. That is some long range, and I don't think they're making it. But they're trying. So we've got DSG hold up in this building right here. They're kind of rotating the sides of it to get a good view. On GKS, that is pushing in. With 2 up front and 1 behind. They are not all caught in one place. I got a vehicle moving. DSG is moving out with a vehicle. And then there. Leaving Bat Main to pull up the rear there on the sneak out. So there's going to be a relocation here. Decided that this is not the best time to engage. They're probably right about that. In the blue right now, I have Bro moving into the zone. I see they're all traveling. I do have VM going to be moving out of military base right now. I do have Chick D's Nuts moving out of Novo. Alright, the only people that are safe in the zone right now would be your TFG group. So I do have everybody. It looks like everybody is on the move right now. Bro looks like they are in a caravan of vehicles. Looks like VM has vehicles going in, but I have VM moving in with Chick D's Nuts to the same bridge, so I'm going to check that out and see if they are aware of each other. We're going to global on this because we have Chick D's Nuts moving in on VM on the same bridge. Let's move to my screen here. It looks like they made a clean getaway. They were ahead of each other. Looks like TFG is going to be having access to a drop that dropped right on top of them. It looks like Error is going to be running into one. GK is still way in the zone. There's plenty of time. First zone. You have all the time in the world. You really can heal up rather easily through that. It's the zones after that you got to worry about. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to render up because I'm seeing some action down here with the Bros team, so I'm going to see what's going on and how they're taking damage right now. Because I do have some damage on Gonzo. Got people that are requesting about playing this event. This is not an open room. This is a pre-registration event with TFG and the Queens Esports. This is their first tournament together. Alright, I have looks like a misfire down there in Primorsk because there's nobody that should be firing. I guess he's just firing. I don't know. But anyway, we are watching now the Pro team move into the zone. I have VM behind Bro right now, so there could be something going on there. But it looks like they're all moving into the new zone. They're not going to take chances with that blue zone. It does cause a little bit more damage. Looks like I might have DSG or Queens running into a drop. Possibly both. Looks like Bro might be first to an old drop over there before Air gets their way. GKS is still hanging out in the blue. Alright, we have DSG moving into the zone. Queens are still somewhat in the blue, somewhat not. And we have TFG, who has been in the zone this whole time, comfortable right now. Not having to use up any meds or any boosts. Because they've been in the zone the whole time. Bro is in the zone safely. Okay, Bro is in the zone safely. And we have Error coming up on their position. I do have... Queens are now safely in the zone. They're going to be heading into the new zone. And GK is still in the blue, so they're taking some damage right now. They're going to be using up some valuable boosts coming in. It looks like I have Chick D's Nuts maybe possibly heading towards Georgia Pool on the residential side. I could be wrong. Nope, they're coming back down. Alright, I have firing up towards Severny. That's probably a misfire, so I'm not going to check in on that quite yet. We do have eyes on Error right now. So Bro does have eyes on Error in the complex. down below them. They're rather far away, so they are sniping at this point. We're going to go see from their point of view. Because they do, Bro does have the high ground at this time. And they do have eyes on Air right now. And Air looks like they probably are responding and trying to figure out where they are. I see flares going up left and right near Hospital. And those of you who are joining, this is a tournament from Queens and Fun Group TFG, in their first tournament. The registration for this was over on February 20th. Alright, looks like we have a reload going to happen here. Oh no, we're blocking it off. Maybe not. Alright, it's gonna get dicey soon. We really haven't seen much action go down. The first skirmish we saw was between Bro and Error. Looks like VM went in on an airdrop over here. And we're gonna check in with our Queens. See how they're positioning up. Looks like they're fairly safe at the moment. Looks like they have their little section of heaven carved out for them, and really no obvious threats to them at the moment. They are going to have to move into zone really soon though. I am going to go back down and I'm going to check in with our TFG crew. And see where they are in the scheme of things. It looks like they've got their little piece of heaven carved out here too, but they are also going to have to push zone. I am going to go see where I think our next skirmish is going to be. Let's go in here. I still have VM outside of the zone. They're slowly making their way in. I see we have Error moving along the ridge line here. And Bro does have the low ground in between Gakka and Ruins. I see GKS coming in on the bridge and DSG as well. We got TFG still in parts of Georgia Pool, as well as Queens on the residential side of Georgia Pool. We're going to check in. He is taking some shots, so I want to check in on Bro here. Doing a great job of hiding their vehicles from the people that they really know that are on the ridge. Moving along the ridge would be Error right now. So they are aware. He's taking that Mini, one of my favorite snipers in the game. And he's got eyes. He's got eyes. We did see that from his perspective. He has them directly in his sights, but he's playing it safe. And they're getting in their cars. They're going to relocate. They're running 3 cars here. With Error on the ridge, that is a heck of a kill rate so far. Looks like Rauf has a kill, and I have not seen who that was. We're going to check in. They are pushing the ridge. There's going to be a lot of action here. Alright, we have Queens. Steph is down. Bro did push up onto them. Alright, we're going to go. And we have Bro versus Queens right now. Danny Boy is pushing hard on Benji and Courtney. Alright, I don't believe we have any Queens left in the game. So that would be our first squad out. We do have DSG moving in on Error right now. We have a downed player. Looks like Savior is downed. We have a lot of action on this bridge right now, so I am going to go global on this so that we can see it all. Alright, they threw a lot. And we have Error taking control of DSG, who is also on the bridge. I have 2 downed. Savior is back up. And we have our second squad out. We also have Bro up on the ridge as well, and they're going to be pushing in on Error right now. Error probably wants to reload. Rauf is pushing. These guys probably going to heal up and smoke themselves out so that they can make sure they're at full health when they have to deal with Bro, who is coming down towards them on this same ridge. Let's check in on the map. I do have action over here. GKS. We're going to go global on this. GKS and VM. We also have Chick These Nuts over there. So we have a triangle of pain here. Alright. So I do see some heavy damage to GKS over here. VM with their squad still intact. Looks like half of them are focused on our group of Chick These Nuts over here. But then we have GKS. We do have somebody downed. Alright, and we do have Panda taking shots over here at GKS. We're going to check in and see how she is doing from her perspective, because there's a lot of action here. We do have a lot of damage to the GKS unit right now. They are probably scrambling to heal up. Okay, Skew. Looks like one of their members was downed and has been revived from the VM group. And then we're all going to have to be pushing zones. This zone is going to hurt. So they're all pushing. We got a Gilly over here on Goofy. Nice, nice, nice. So they're all going to push. This could be big. Are they going to take that damage and take the shots? And they are moving up, straight up towards where Error is camped out. Alright, VM. GKS is out. They ran right into Error. Okay, Bro is down here taking shots at what looks like the remnants of these nuts. And then we got TFG with eyes on Bro. So we're going to go check in with them. We're going to check from Nova's point of view. It looks like they're waiting for the peak. They're waiting for the peak. I'm going to go global on this. And we see them smoking their way into the zone. And a lot of people were dying getting in that last zone, so we want to watch the action from above here because the zone is playing a big part in this. TFG is also setting down smoke so that they can push into the zone because this one's going to hurt real bad, guys. I do have VM engaging with air, so I'm going to check in over here. With their squad still intact. Looks like half of them are focused on our group of Chick D's nuts over here. But then we have GKS, we do have somebody downed. Alright, and we do have Panda taking shots over here at GKS. We're going to check in and see how she is doing from her perspective because there's a lot of action here. We do have a lot of damage to the GKS unit right now. They are probably scrambling to heal up. Okay, Scoot. Looks like one of their members was downed and has been revived from the VM group. And then we're all going to have to be pushing zones. This zone is going to hurt. So they're all pushing it. We got a Gilly over here on Goofy. Nice, nice, nice. So they're all going to push. This could be big. Are they going to take that damage and take the shots? And they are moving up, straight up towards where Error is camped out. Alright, VM. GKS is out. They ran right into Error. Okay, Bro is down here taking shots at what looks like the remnants of these nuts. And then we got TFG with eyes on Bro. So we're going to go check in with them. We're going to check from Nova's point of view. It looks like they're waiting for the peak. They're waiting for the peak. I'm going to go global on this. And we see them smoking their way into the zone. And a lot of people were dying getting in that last zone, so we want to watch the action from above here because the zone is playing a big part in this. TFG is also setting down smoke so that they can push into the zone because this one's going to hurt real bad, guys. I do have VM engaging with air, so I'm going to check in over here. They do have smoke around to revive. Panda is down, but zone is here. And Goofy is out. So we're going to go global on this because this is a small zone. And there's probably going to be a lot going down. I see some serious damage over here on the Bro team. TFG is taking some hits over here. I see they have Meeseeks, who is going for that damage in the smoke, but they are pushing hard with an intact team. And we are down. We're down here with Bro. TFG is out right now. We're going to check this from the Bro side. We got a revive going on Gonzo. And now it is between Error and Bro. Laying down some fire. We do have Thrills knocked. And it looks like Bro took this match. Bro did take this match. Am I going to be able to get that whole thing? Probably not. I'll just have to send 2 screenies for that. And go down here. Alright. And we're good. Alright guys, so we have Bro that came in first on this one, Air second, TFG with the 3rd place, and 5 is going to be our Chick D's Nuts, 6 will be GKS, and DSG is 7th place, and Queens on the 8th. But it is not over, there is one more round. What I am going to do, guys, is I am going to stop my stream and I'm going to restart it because it will get cut off during this last round. A 15-minute break for the players. So the next round will be starting on the half hour. Okay. So I will see you guys in about 5 minutes.